Hello, welcome to Warhammer 2 Total War Greybeard's Prospectors. Last time, we didn't make too much progress. We took Pools of Despair, and that's it. And I was planning on taking, this, Black Tower of Arkhan. However, then this happened. This is kind of the aftermath of it. We got beset by trolls. And their, various lords and all that. And it's a lot of armored chaos trolls. Oh, by the way, these forest goblins leading the trolls, that's not really supposed, that's not how it's supposed to be. As I've said to, Shaky Rivers, I'm completely fine with them being led by, forest goblins, you know. But he says no, you have to have them led by all trolls. They have to be all trolls, so he's going to be fixing that. Oh well. So it'll probably be fixed by the time other people. I don't think he's released an update fixing it just yet. Let me have a look. There was an update from the mods, and just going to check on my Steam Workshop list. And it would be nice if Steam actually mentioned which mod got an update when you looked at it, what it had downloaded. It just says, stuff downloaded from the workshop. It might have actually been the mods which I installed. Wait, what? Updated. Okay, it seems like there was an update for Elon's Greybeard's Prospectors. Let's have a look at that. Does Elon put a here for this? I'm not too sure. Well, whatever. Anyway, so yes. Goblins are smarter than trolls. Yeah, but they're weaker than trolls too, which is why I'm happy with them, because I can kill these more easily than these. So anyway, so this is kind of the aftermath of it. We had like 3 full stacks of 20 Chaos Trolls armored attacking El Calabud. We managed to hold them off. You'll have to watch the last video for that. All of my previous streams are uploaded onto my YouTube channel under Mech4. Mech-4, or you can find a link to it on my Twitch homepage. Actually, will it be out yet? No, it won't be out yet. It'll be coming out in like 3 hours time, because I have to upload them 24 hours after the stream, as per Twitch's requirements. But yes, so we're going to be dealing with the remains of these, and hopefully, if they don't send any more armies my way, I can go and attack the Black Tower of Arkhan and take that from these skeletons. Which there's 4 full stacks under there. So, we have pretty good armies. Rorik Iron Pick, we have our Steel Rain Mortars, Precision Cannons, Heavy Thunderers, Shieldbreaker Muskets, Blunderbusses, Skulls Saboteurs. Which I was actually talking with Elon about this, or he made mention that when I was using it, I thought that they would be able to blow up the walls with their demo charges, but they turns out they can't. This is actually used against towers, the gates, as well as artillery pieces. And he I think, what was it? Elon was saying that they can't attack the walls because they can place ladders. However, we were thinking that if you got rid of the ability for them to place ladders, then you would be able to give them ability which can damage the walls. It's because placing ladders takes precedent over any other ability that they have. This would mean if they can blow up a wall, that they wouldn't be able to get up on the wall, because apparently, for some reason, if a unit can't place ladders, they can't climb ladders. I suppose that makes sense because the only units which can't place ladders, or to my knowledge, are ones which can't use ladders. But it's still a little bit of a connection which seems a little odd. But that's on Creative Assembly. What's this? Oh, the mod manager does say the last updated mod if I sort it by date. Oh yeah, that's right, that's true. I didn't think of that. I think I tend to look at Steam because some mod authors will put their update list. Actually, I could just use the mod manager and then bring it up in the browser and check it that way. Rather than going through Steam. Steam's a little slow. Anyway. Kind of gives them an ability like Vol's Hammer. I did suggest that. I'm not too sure what he'll go with. That's up to him. Anyway. So, I mean, they're a very versatile unit anyway. No, not Greybeards, Prospectors. These guys. Skulls and Saboteurs, because they have these demo charges, which are good. They have Midnight Grenades, which are very good against ranged units. They also have Snare Nets, Concealment Bombs, and more powder, which is very nice, being able to replenish the ammunition of units. So they're very versatile as it is. With also armor sundering, anti-large, or at least a little. Anyway. Right, so we're going to have to deal with the rest of these. And I had ended the stream at the end of the turn, because I didn't want to have to fight another battle. Will I place this here? A scrutty camp? Sure. And we've got that to deal with. And possibly that. Chaos Cultist camps. Actually, no. Don't place that there. Put walls here. And put that there. There we go. And end turn. Better question is what they don't have. They have a very nice selection of abilities. Or a very interesting selection of abilities.
My throng stands ready. Do not.
The abilities are nice as well. Demo charges and like. It's neat having like a commando unit of dwarves which are you'd task with taking out key things in the enemy army. I just fear that oftentimes you don't really get the chance because the AI tends to keep all of its units on top of each other. Non-aggression pact, yeah, sure, whatever. Tic-tac-toe is flying around. Oh yeah, these rebel armies of lesser kingdoms or lesser dynasties. I was playing a brief Arkhan campaign, which I've taken pretty much just this area, and I was beset by so many of these. One time there was like 3 of them in my region, and I had 1 army. It might get a little bit too heavy sometimes. I was able to deal with them without losing any settlements, but still, it's like means Arkhan start was a bit more difficult than usual, because I went straight to take Lashik from the Bretonnians, and then two of these rebel armies popped up behind me. One of them sieged my capital, and I didn't have walls there. The other one moved off to the Sorcerer's Islands. I was able to catch that one, or I think it attacked me. Then I was able to get rid of the one sieging my settlement. I actually had to fight that one. Come to think of it, when they started a siege, but
honor to your ancestors.
Anyway, you want a defensive alliance? Yeah, sure. We're probably not going to be expanding too much down here. Once I take Black Tower of Arkhan, I want to go and fight the Dwarves. It's kind of the long-term goal of this campaign. We're making buddies with the Empire, and I kind of want to be a wedge between the Empire and the Karazankor. I don't know whether the Empire will choose me over the Dwarves, but we'll see. They didn't have any agreements with each other last time I checked. Now, go away. They're just small armies, spawned by a bunch of other mods. Those savages, I think. They just provide a bit more, like, conflict around the place. There's another one. You can make buildings to stop them from popping up all the time. Or to lower the chance of them popping up. You know, they're always small armies, like, not more than 7. They're not there as a major threat, they're just there as, like, you know... You get small beastmen armies popping up, so you can fight some beastmen every now and then. Where are you going? Vulture Mountain? We don't have walls there.
For the wisdom of the layer.
Could we deal with you outside of the walls?
Anad? Let us be about this.
They all just split up everywhere. I don't think our ally in Talakwa is at war with them.
Aye.
Can I ambush?
Thirsts for war.
And you hop out
War.
and ambush.
There is will.
Upgrade Pools of Despair. And let's get the Apothecary in Virus. Could you please join me in the war against the trolls? Low. What if I paid you? 380. Ah. Whatever. Oh, there goes Skag. Yeah, because I was using him. We're using Skag to try and find out where the trolls are coming from. I think they're coming from here. Just from the direction they've been attacking me, but we're gonna have to examine a few ruins to see if I can send an army off to put them down permanently. According to Shaky Rivers, the mod author for Ovian Lost Factions, who is behind these trolls, apparently the trolls have been quite aggressive in my campaign as well as someone else's. So he might tone them down a bit. He's planning on making them have at least more types of trolls available to recruit, so they don't just create armies of the one type of troll. This is the Trolls faction. There's another faction called Clan Ugma, which has access to more troll varieties. But it's just the AI making armies. It's like, oh, I've got space in this army. What do I do? Build my best unit.
Aye. Let's hear what you have.
Military alliance. Sure. I should probably have asked you to join me against the trolls. There's a Grudgebringers faction. I fought them once. Their Grudgebringer cavalry unit has a fireball ability, which meant a unit of 45 cavalry chucked 45 fireballs at me. That was unpleasant. Which campaign was that? I can't remember. Hey, you failed to spot my ambush. Boom. Let's just wipe them out. Auto-resolving means that they die completely. I don't have to chase them down afterwards. Also, because I fought enough trolls last time. I want to get to doing other things. We had very good odds there too, so I wasn't going to take many casualties. Okay, Black Crag, Confederates, Black Venom. It's like a Spitebacker is dead. Get a Cooper. Ooh, we get the Gunnarson's Cron. Fortunately, this volume, containing every sleight made against the Dawi on the high seas, has been made with runes and waterproofing. 7% physical resistance, and income from post-battle loot 10%. And a runesmith apprentice. And Viper Killer. Because we've fought against rogue armies a lot. Loyalty is an unknown concept to some. Such treachery always finds its punishment in due course. Just +3 leadership when fighting the trolls. Nice. I like that the trolls count as a rogue army. Yeah, you're there. Don't want to lose Vulture Mountain. We don't even have any cannons in there. No. Just heavy thunderers, scouts, 2 shield walls, 2 line breakers, and a thane.
Yes.
Can you attack Grimfang over there? He'll probably flee. Yep. And we can't catch him? Nope. He's too far. Retreat back to El Kalabad. How far do you need to go to ambush 25? Go here. Go here.
My axe thirsts for war. Time for a reckoning.
And ambush.
Ready.
You can get Deadeye. Increase your ammunition for your grenade launcher.
For the wisdom of
Ooh. Bin. Immortality. Oldor. You can get Deadeye. I might recruit another lord here just temporarily to scare them off. Let's see. Confident. Valaya's ancestral blood. We could get a rune lord. I'm going to stick to getting the Obsidian Legion commanders. Yep. Get Dullard Blackbeard. And he can get I don't know, shield wall, heavy thunderers, and the I don't know. Blunderbusses? They're not anti-large though. None of these are. Just get the shield walls again. Okay. Martech. I will want here. Herbalist. And let's see our diplomacy. The dwarves... Oh, it's actually improving. Hey, Empire. Where are you? There you are.
The Empire. Friends of the Empire.
Military access and trade agreement.
We cannot.
Nope. You just don't like us. You just don't want to trade with us for some reason. Well, whatever. End turn. And next turn, Skag, you're going to be able to have a look in Death Gorge. Oh, there might actually be Clan Eshin there. And we encounter Karak Azul. That's another faction I'd like to play as at some time. Karak Azul, because they have Kalador Dragon Slayer, I think his name is, and oh, what's his name? Thorgrim Grim something or other. He's like the Premier Runesmith. Rune Lord. Well, our ambush was foiled. Ah well. Trolls! Hey! You fell for my ambush. Order resolve. Release the captives. Because I want that 1,000 gold. Because I'm a greedy sod. Okay. Yep. Oh, they attacked us even though our ambush has failed? Okay. They must have liked their chances. Death Gorge! Death Gorge, sorry. Not death, it's death. Okay, that's Clanation. Rat mech in there. Wound level 2. So does Karak Asgal or Serpent's Fang? Misty Mountains is held by greenskin rebels. I'll have to go up there then. They could possibly be coming from down here, but I don't think there's any chaos corruption down there. Let me have a look. No. Where trolls are causes chaos corruption, so they're possibly over here. There are trolls here. This is Clan Ugma, and there's Vermeer here. This... I don't know what it is. But they haven't been attacking from that direction. They've been coming across from here. So I'd assume they've been coming like this. That's wrong way. Anyway.
Yes.
Dealt with those damn trolls. You can get... We need 4 points here. So you've got Deadeye. You can get Piercing Shots. And Warvor. You can get Strike the Runes level 2. And we don't really need you anymore, Dallard. So I'm going to disband your army. We'll probably build an army out of you later. Okay, I'm getting that. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to get very good stuff soon. Oldor, you can move down to Vulture Mountain. Vorek, you can go to... Actually, hold up. Hold up. I just moved you into that region. Build the building now. It's cheaper when he's in the region. Morgus, do I want you in there?
Summon me if you dare.
Actually, no. You can move over to Eye of the Panther. Rorek, you can go into El Calabud, because you have the Steel Rain Mortars. There's those trolls there, but they're not too much of a problem. Eye of the Panther. Going to increase decrease public order by 2 points. Characters is increasing it by 6. I don't really want to lower it any further. Not unless we get this upgraded one more level. Alright, get that. Oh dear. Yeah. You hate having sinus. Oh dear. Is this a sinus infection or is this like hay fever? I used to have terrible hay fever. All through high school till I was around 25 or something, I think. And then it just cleared up and I've never had it since. It was really weird. After a while I was just like, oh, yeah, I used to get hay fever. I don't anymore. Very nice. The worst thing about it is how it makes you feel like your head's just thick and you can't think. At least that's what it was like for me. It's like trying to think through cotton wool. Hey, Sylvania's taken Matorka. Look at that. They're being proactive. I'm so proud of them. And the patch. Altdorf, do you want to trade now, buddies? No. Of course you don't. Why would you want to trade? We've got all these goodies and you don't want them.
You summoned me.
Go over here. It gives you a headache. Yeah. I never really got a headache. I just got runny eyes. And stuffy nose. Like, up near the bridge between your eyes. It was always, like, pressure there. And also the front of my head. I suppose it's a bit of a headache. Anyway. Isn't the Halfling Empire expanding? I don't think it has expanded. They've still got Averheim. Which I'm very proud of them having that. Expanded a little bit. Go, you little buggers. Pardon the language. I like seeing them. It's not as big as empires they have had in the past in some like campaigns. One of them, they took the whole of Western Sylvania. So that was quite impressive. I suspect they took Averheim when it was reduced to ruins, and they just moved in and took it, which is very funny to me, at least. Did I? Just gonna click that. Just make sure.
Aye.
Hello,
Let's
dear
hear
Derek
what you have to
Galsa.
say.
What do you
We'll
want?
hear it before Oath Gold.
You want defensive alliance? We're already trading with you. You have a military alliance with the Empire. Sure. Yes, just as in times of old. You're buddies with the Empire. Maybe I can get into the Empire by cozying up to their allies. Except the Dwarves. I don't want the Empire allies with the Dwarves, because that will ruin my plans. Sometimes my campaigns come down just to me trying to make as much havoc as I can. It doesn't tend to be too successful. My Halfling campaign ended up with the Halflings versus pretty much everyone else, because I just went to war with the Empire. That dragged in the Empire, the Dwarves, Kislev. Hey, we got our repeater rifles. That was the decision we had to make. We either got rifled barrels or repeater rifles. Due to a suggestion, I ended up going with reload speed. Plus 15% for all units using rifles. Be quite nice. This is also grayed out. It seems like the grayed out effect, or the faded effect, like this, doesn't stick after a reload. But we can't actually research this, even though it appears that we can. Because it's supposed to be like this. We've made a decision. We got Arabian trade. This one also. Because we got Imperial diplomacy. Can't get Imperial tactics. Here. I would like... I'm going to get Empire-inspired light armor to give plus 30 armor for our lightly armored units. That would decrease their speed. Or do I want that, actually? What counts as... What's how... Do I use any units for chasing down enemies? Really not. Like, it would make these guys a little bit slower. 33. So that would reduce it to, like... 30. That's still faster. Or I can decrease the armor of my heavily armored units and increase their speed, which I feel is less useful, because they don't tend to move much anyway. So we'll get him Empire-inspired light armor. Reload speed does increase the DPS. Yeah, it was sort of a toss-up for me between whether you want, like, faster reload speed, or do you want to be able to shoot the enemy from further away. Plus 20% range is pretty nice. They might be able to get another volley in, but shooting them more often when they're closer would work also. As well, because we have this ability, where is it? This ability. Till you see the whites in their eyes. Which, maybe with the increased reload speed, we might be able to get more volleys off while this is effective. This, within 40 meters, When the enemy are within 40 meters, we get an increased armor-piercing missile damage and missile damage. Very nice. Okay, we've got Gunpowder Laboratory, and we've got Gunnery School. Know what that means? Oh boy, we can get nothing because my army is full. What am I going to get rid of? All these units have stayed with us for so long, I don't really want to get rid of any of them. If anything, I'd probably get rid of the sentries. I don't really want to get rid of them because we've had them for so long. I prefer to exchange them over to another army. We'll fill out Morgus's Trollbane's army. So you can take advantage of the new units we have. Rocket launchers, Brimstone. So you can get 2 of them, I suppose, and a steel rainwater and a precision cannon. So what are the upkeep for these guys? 208, and this is 156, 156. So let's see, 400. 4 plus 3, 700. Yeah, we can. That.
Yes.
It's my math in progress, folks.
Summon me if you dare.
Now we don't have any money to examine any more ruins, but we can't go into any. So maybe we'll be able to see some trolls outside of them. Ah, there's Serpent's Fang.
It shall be done.
Okay, we'll check Serpent's Fang. Then we'll check Karak Asgal. I can't...
Dantes, they dare approach me.
I don't think we should be able to open up diplomacy with you. Do we see your region? No, because your settlements are hidden. But we just can't tell. Okay, that's fine. The rocket launchers will be very useful because they're anti-large. That would have been very good against the trolls. March out here, and we'll deal with these trolls. Okay, enter. Behind door number recruitment, you get nothing. He went all that way for nothing. I've grown too attached to the units. I thought of getting rid of the sentries, but, well, I don't know. Getting more ranged and getting rid of their melee, even if they're not particularly anti-large. The sentries, I think, are the least useful. They are armed with great axes, they have armor piercing and melee, and they have throwing axes, but the throwing axes, I think they only have 3 or 5 volleys of before they run out, so... And very short range. Could replace them with something more useful. The scouts also, because the way I use them, I would prefer to have the heavy thunderers. Because I use the scouts basically as thunderers. But since they're leveled up, I kind of would like to swap them over to another army so they can make use of their veterancy rather than just disbanding them. Okay, are we going to be able to attack you? Are you going to stay? No, you're not. You've got to run off. Well, we can hunt you down with this guy. There we go. And yeah, you can get an extra 600 for that. You are now sitting out in the desert, but force marching you out will be fine. Yep. There we go. War 4, you can get Immortal. Rorik, you can get Deadeye. Fin, you can get Dampening, because we're going to be fighting against the Tomb King soon. Difference between this just increases things a little bit more. We need War Growth. Get some gyrocopters. Had enough money for the Siegecraft factory. We have got walls there. So we should be able to fight you off. Oh yeah, we can do that. It's just skeletons. Not even Tomb Guard. Get a scratty camp. Oh, what's this? Have I seen this mod? Victor Salt Spire? So many artillery options. There are. This faction is fun to play as if you like artillery. Battles primarily consist of us just sitting there shooting the enemy, but the flavor of shooting is very nice. These Steel Rain mortars especially. When we get to a battle, they'll be very fun to show off again. Because whatever they hit pretty much dies. And they hit a lot. Okay, don't do that. How much gold do we need to search? You might not be close enough to get that. No, you're not. Well, there's Morphific. Yeah. There's Commander Bernhardt. There's Grudgebringers. I think they tend to start down here. So this is the unit. Commander Bernhardt. Heavy Cavalry. The Grudgebringers. He has a Potion of Strength. Grudgebringer Sword. Which is a breath attack. Banner of Wrath. Flaming attacks. A squad of 45. Grudgebringer Infantry. Galed's Elf Archers. Grudgebringer Crossbows. Ragnar's Wolves. And they have more than that.
What do you want?
Ah, there he is. Thoric Ironbrow. That's the guy I was thinking of. The premier Rune Lord. Made Thoric's rune armor. Made by Thoric himself, this armor has turned a giant club and allowed Thoric to walk unscathed, bar some smoldering, through the flames of the dragon Dracomol. Games Workshop. You're the naming of things. Not as bad as Guacamole Crater. Okay. Enter. Oh, another one. This. Watchtowers and Forts. I have seen that one. I haven't tried it. It seems very interesting. The AI can't make use of it. So, I'm not sure how I'd feel about that. But being able to make like a fort and garrison your troops on your borders would be quite nice. Especially just for controlling your regions. But, also the watchtowers to extend line of sight. Nope, Vanna Heimlings have been destroyed. And military alliance between the Golden Order and Reichland. I think it was asked earlier if the Golden Order is alive. Yep, they are. They're present, though I think the Blood Dragons took Fort Sol. Do they still have it? Maybe. Oh, hello, Valmir.
We'll hear it before Oath Gold.
What do you want? Payment 500 for a non-aggression pact. And a trade agreement? A solemn pact. Sigmar will decide if this is wise. Sure. Oh, another one. Regiments of Renown. Lizardmen version. Does this add some more Regiments of Renown to the Lizardmen or something? Let's have a look. Oh. Vanilla version. Sorry, part of it was getting cut off. Yes, it does. It adds a bunch of Regiments of Renown to the Lizardmen. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Skink Infantry Javelins, Skink Infantry Spears, Monstrous Infantry. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, what's this? Wow! The trolls are willing to pay me 6,000 gold for a peace treaty. We usually don't take teeth, how about this gold? Well, sir, you drive a very tempting bargain. Could I potentially encourage you to part with like 7,800? 7,700. 7,500. Moderate. 7,550. What's the cutoff point exactly? $90? Wait, I put 6,000. So 7,700 was no, that was too low, too high. So 699. 690. I'm curious about this. You have to indulge me for a moment. Moderate. So 7,675? No. 4? 3. 7,673 is apparently the cutoff point that they're willing to pay me. Because one more gold and it's low chance. Need that sweet, sweet cash injection. Well, I'm willing to accept it. And possibly break it with them later on because they're trolls. Who cares about trolls? However, I know that it's very undwarfy to, you know, accept anything for trolls. And, wow, what a grudgeon. However, it would be nice to get them off my back. Take it or leave it. What's this? All mods. Red Host of Tehenowin, all the Lizardmen Legions of War. Tomb King's Regiments. Historical Units Crusaders. Oh, I think I saw that one. Someone's putting, like, Crusader Kingdoms. Okay, sure. Will you accept this? Ah, come on! That was the cross-off point between moderate and low. Boo! So it has to be a bit under just the cutoff point. Oh, I thought I was being clever. So apparently just when it goes, the cross point between moderate and low is not good enough. It has to be it has to be a bit under that point for them to accept it.
What?
Oh hum. Oh well.
Ready.
Morgus Trollbane. So called because he won against, like, you know, a few, like, how many? Like 400, 500 trolls? Your army is now looking pretty nice. I could get you some more Shabti Slayers also. Legion Vanguards. Hey, there's a new unit which we haven't seen before. Where are they available? Up here, is it? Oh, not there. Where can we recruit the, Oh, no, that would be the, camp here. Yeah, the Legion Vanguard. Okay, we haven't actually seen those. What are these? Acting as self-sufficient commando groups, these Dawi have taken out key targets that the main army can't deal with easily otherwise. So it's an army of... It's a squad of 30. I think we have actually seen these. Flexible fighting style. Vanguard deployment. Stalk. Weak against armor. 50 armor. 70 leadership. Charge bonus. Yeah, they don't have armor piercing. They have 25 magical resistance. 25%. And they do... Yeah, they have this. While they're winning, they do more damage. While they're losing, however, they get more defense. But they deal less damage. So they're like tough units able to sort of hold their own. Move up. Move up. I am going to get... I don't know. Scratty camp.
For the wisdom of
Morgras Trollbane. You can go up here. I don't think you should be a problem. What's your army? Can't see it. Find it being a pain. Upgrade Sorcerer's Isles. 1 gold left. Hey, trolls.
Where's my manners? Come
No.
and die.
It's actually gone down by 1,000 points since they're not asking for it themselves. It seems. There. No! Fine! You want to get a peace treaty with you anyway. I want the money.
What's got your beards in a twist?
6,300. God damn trolls. Come on. 6,200. Thank you.
Yes.
Search those ruins. That is Rotblood Tribe. That is not trolls. That is chaos. And I want you to search there as well. So they have quite a large settlement there. Chaos Stronghold. Rank 5 One Piece was rank 111. Well, they were paying a huge amount of gold, so... Oh. They probably upset the dwarves even more. Yeah. Past treaties with trolls. Hey, look at that!
Friends of the Empire, come.
And you don't have agreements with the dwarves?
I don't agree.
Ah! Military access. Trade agreement. Can I make it a bit more tasty for you? This. Actually, I don't want military access with you. What am I doing? Because you'll send armies all the way down to me. Offer payment.
Not in my name.
Oh, come on. I want the trade agreement with you.
A weak order. Disagree with that.
God. That trade agreement was 3,000 gold on top of it. Nah. Okay, end turn. Also, welcome to other people who might have just joined. To be fair with the trolls, they did come to me asking for peace because I had roundly beaten them. But I was asking too much, so apparently they didn't want peace for that much. But the extra money is nice to have. Our allies are helping with these rebel armies which are popping up everywhere. Oh, hello. You're attacking me. Okay, what are your armies like? Tomb Guards. Skeleton Archers. Casket of Souls. Skeletons. Venom Knights of Asaph. Skeleton Warriors. Horsemen, Casket of Souls, a Screaming Skull Catapult, the Hair-Covered Warriors, Skeletons, Skeleton Chariots, Skeleton Archers. How do you feel like a massive battle? We have 4 Steel Rain Mortars, 3 Precision Cannons, 1 Demolisher Cannon, a crap ton of, well, a lot, 6 Shield Walls, Shield Breaker Muskets. Yeah. Skeletons are so bad. Well, yeah, I mean, it's... only threatens the artillery. Yeah. We've got a pretty good chance of this, because they've just got a lot of skeletons. But let's just blow up a whole bunch of skeletons. I assume part of it is also just... we're very small in number. We've got 1,000 in both of our armies around. They've got, what, like 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, like 8,000 is that? Across 4 armies. So they're outnumbering us like 8 to 1. We can actually put our back to a cliff. Pretty nice. We're gonna have to do this one way or the other, because I need to get rid of these armies to get the Black Tower of Arkhan. And I want that. So I can have the entire region. Province. Our precision cannons also, I think, will be able to outrange their Casket of Souls. And their Screaming Skull catapults. We have also got these Ushabti Slayers, which will be very nice against any Ushabti they have. Actually, I don't think they have any Ushabti. Aside from the one unit they'll summon. Why are they up there? They attacked me from the front. They attacked the army behind my other army. That's right. So that does make sense. It's just annoying. We're gonna have to put up like 2 defensive formations, because I was expecting both of them to be next to each other, but nope. Because I had this army in front of this one, and they marched their armies and attacked the one behind. Steel Rain Mortar.
Cannon!
Steel Rain Mortar.
Come, Dawi. Let's show these Earths what we're
There's no
about.
hills around here. It's all flat. There's a bit of a hill here. Oh, what a hill. Ugh. Could I put cannons up here? No, probably not. Over here, perhaps. That's a bit better. We put them here, but that means we're far away from them, and I'd like to support this army so they don't get completely destroyed by the skeletons arriving on the battlefield. If I put you there, and... oh, you've only got 1 cannon. Ah, okay, that's fine. Position yourselves like that. Position yourselves like that. Skulls and saboteurs, you can go there. Heavy thunderers. This. Two of you go like that. Like that. Like that. Go there. And you can go there. Actually. Gotta be a gap there, so. Right. Hello. Not them if they get close. Well, they are close. You know. Okay. Pause. Jeepers. Okay. That's all at the moment.
Not them if they get close. Not them if they get close. Move.
Could you, like, not appear right on top of my army? I'm going to put you over here. Demolish cannons there. You can shoot there. You can shoot there. You know, I thought this was just going to be a great battle of, like, sitting back and watching my artillery fire. But no. They decide to put a bit of a spanner in the works.
It's a reckoning. Dwarf warriors, war of vengeance.
Bam! I'm gonna have to pause quite a few times during this battle, just so that I can see what's going on. There's our steel rain mortars, raining death and destruction upon the skeletons. Very cool.
This won't miss fire. Ranging target.
You two.
Unite! Cannon! For the ancestor gods!
Okay. Turn around. Go like this. Good break of muskets. Scouts.
Charge! Cannon! For the ancestors!
Pow! You know, hopefully with enough explosions they'll just crumble. Okay. That and that. Move the cannons back. Move you forward. I'm going to put these cannons in their own group. That. Turn off auto fire. You two. Oh boy. It's not just these also, it's the other armies which are going to be coming in during the battle. So you can go over there. I kind of need you to turn around. Like that. Because they've moved.
Yes! Ready to serve! Runesmith!
They spawned a unit.
War of vengeance!
It's just... What is this looking like? Ah, dwarves fighting Ushabti. Lovely. Shoot the Ushabti, please. Get rid of them. Hey, Rune Priest, could you attack them? Come on! Just hit him in the head. That will cause him to fall over. Great. Wonderful. Thank you. I really needed to know that.
Blow through! Here in the great book of grudges! Blow through! Dwarf warriors! Miners! Yes!
I want you out of there. Get out of there. Oh, you're attacking. Well, that's fine. You know, that actually works pretty well. Slow you down. Ushabti Slayers. Get there. I know I'm pausing a lot, but frankly, with all that's going on, I can't focus on things enough. Where did some of my Ushabti Slayers go? Hey, we killed the Lord!
For the cannons and gore! Yes,
Don't use those.
firing!
Precision cannon. Attack their casket of souls. Look at that destruction. Our steel rain mortars are just delivering to the enemy. There's skeletons over there. And... oh dear. Just looking at the dead Tomb King. Bah! You can't even see them for the explosions.
Vengeance!
Okay.
Dwarf warriors!
Move you guys over here like this.
War of vengeance!
You can go there.
We demand blood!
That.
We demand blood!
You can position yourselves there. I kind of want you firing a little further away than that.
Won't miss fire! Dwarf warrior!
How's it going over here?
War of vengeance! Cannon! Ja! Ja! Obey me! Ja!
Pow!
Miners!
Headshot. Pow 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 pow. Just shoot the Tomb King. Oh, they've overrun our cannon position.
Go! Killers! Put those dwarven legs! Satisfy the grunts! Cannon! Put those dwarven legs! Slayers! Whoa! Attack! Yes!
Move up.
More tallies for the Dawi!
Okay. I think we dealt with their lord. At least one of them.
That'll do! Dwarf warriors! That'll do! For the ancestors! Dwarf warriors!
Okay. Hey, you've dealt with all of those guys. You can position yourselves like this. You 4 cannons. Actually. Hello! Not yet. Not yet. There's, you know, chariots coming.
For the High King! Charge! Cannon! Understood, Lord! Get moving! Charge!
Abandon the
Aye, as
water.
you command.
Move up there.
Away! The clans unite! This will be a good Johnson!
Oh, that's too far. That's not the right one.
Withdraw! War of vengeance! Dwarf warriors! Come on! Kasuk! Now! It is an order! The runes glow for the Eye King! Our fire undimmed! Nothing can stop us! Nothing can stop us!
Stop firing.
Together! Dawi halt!
Oh, great. Venom
For
Knights.
the High King! Right! Dwarf warriors! Lord! Bring up the ruin! Slay the Oathbreakers! It is a reckoning! This is the age of reckoning! For the Karazenko! Survive!
Slow them down, I suppose.
Let them in true!
I think we hit one. Oh, I missed. Yeah, you'll have no more of this. That'd be good if you have no more of this. We've run out of ammunition.
Withdraw! What's that? It's an order! Rune of
Get.
smiting upon
Okay. Have you dealt with all this?
axes out!
Pretty much.
Bring out the axes!
Charge them.
Yes!
You guys need to move to reinforce.
Victory will be ours! Cannon! On the way! Good! It is a reckoning!
Get on those cannons.
The clans unite!
Pow! Oh, there goes one chariot.
Our clans will shun us!
There goes another chariot.
All out!
Long arm decision. King of Battle. Thanks for the stream. Well, thanks for joining us.
Cannon!
Uh,
For the Karazenko!
come on. Boom. Hey, we killed one. Ah, crap. Can I... not yet. Can I get you... It's the stupid casket assault. Move up. Those scouts have 9 in their squad. You're a steel rain mortar. You've run out of ammunition, so that's fine. Well, it's not, but... What's this? Okay. I want you to attack that. You, get on your demolisher cannons. And shoot those! Again. What? Oh.
The Karazenko! Cannot ready! This dwarf is fire! Dwarf warriors! The Dawi are ready!
Come on!
We will have vengeance! Aye! None will stop us! More challenge for the I am the ranking lord!
Pow! Experimental ammunition. Just hit it with whatever you've got. Pow! There we go. Whoop! Whoop! Hey! Oh, jeez. Ugh. I just finished off my tea. I feel like I deserve that. Yay, victory! Close victory. We took a lot of casualties there. But... oof. Actually, not too bad. Well, that's Rorik's army. Uldor took far more casualties because he was sandwiched between two. Not much we would have done, really. If they were together, we would have been able to deal with it much better. Yeah, well. I like our Lord Uldor's sniper ability. That's very nice, especially against, well, enemy lords. That Tomb King was right there and took off like a third of his health with one shot. Very nice. We needed to do things like that to flip things in our favor. That is the end of King Kawatamun, King Hakor, King Prehotatan, and King Berekt. Who got the most kills in our army? 89 for Rorik. 166 for this unit of, I think, blunderbusses? 151. They actually outshot the steel ray mortars. But I was using the steel ray mortars because they were so close to us. I was using them mostly just to drop the morale of the enemy from artillery fire rather than trying to get casualties. 105, 112. 9, 82, 76. We'll have to look at Uldor's army afterwards. I'm glad there wasn't more monstrous units. Like Necrosphinx. Or Ushabti. And the like. That would have made things more problematic. Perhaps I should have done a battle fighting across the battlefield so that my forces could join together, but that would mean my artillery wouldn't be utilized. Because artillery can't move fast enough to keep up with my army. It makes a change from fighting trolls, though. Who got the most kills in their army? Oh. Casket of Souls, 39. 40, actually, on that Tomb Guard. Yeah. Just the fact that they have more in a unit than us, they've got armor piercing. Tomb Guard are nasty. I think on the tabletop they had Killing Blow? Maybe? Graveguard had Killing Blow on the tabletop. I'm pretty sure. Xy's rulebook. Even though it's the 7th edition one. They had... Graveguard had White Blades, which I think meant if they wounded a creature, they would kill it outright. Graveguard. White Blade. Any weapon carried by a Graveguard makes magical attacks. The weapon also has a Killing Blow special rule. That also applied for Black Knights. So if you can imagine, Graveguard and Black Knights would have had magical attacks in the tabletop. Okay, they're all dead. We lost a cannon. Old door. We lost a unit of shield breaker muskets, some sentries, and some scouts. Well, 2. 5. That's not as bad as I thought. We did lose too many units. I am going to release the captives to get the money. Because, as I've established, I am greedy. And I always feel that the leadership bonus you get from that's really not worth it. We unlock a regiment of renown, but it's the gyro bomber, which we can't make use of. Playing as Greybeard's Prospectors, because we have our own regiments of renown. It seems like the dwarven regiments of renown get unlocked in the background, but we can't recruit them. Oh, and from that battle we got an enchanted shield. We couldn't have found something perhaps a little bit better? I'm gonna have to use one of my rune priests to knock a hole in the tower in the walls of the Black Tower of Arkhan. Are we at war with the trolls again? Stop that. Okay. Old. Certainly. Enchanted shield. Yay. Yeah, the Skyhammer. We don't actually get to recruit that. It would make sense for us to be able to recruit it, but we've got our own, as I said. Our own regiments of renown.
My axe thirsts.
Finn. You've got damage walls, level 3. I am going to get specialist on you, so I have a bit higher success chance. Old door. Piercing shots, level 2.
Let us begin.
Warvor. You can get strike the runes, level 3. Yeah, we're actually at war with Grimfang again.
Where's my man?
Why? Did they get war declared? Yeah. Were they invited into that battle with by someone? No. Okay. That seems like it might be a bit of a bug then. Because I'm pretty sure since this is a rogue army, I would assume they're naturally at war with everyone. However, we were able to, or they opened diplomacy with us, and we can open diplomacy with them, and we got peace. But then it seems like the game made them declare war on us the next turn. It might just be because they're very aggressive. Like, I think if this is a sliding scale, they're probably really up there in aggressiveness. So perhaps that overrides their ability to declare peace. I could actually fleece you for more gold. But I'm not going to. That would be exploity. Since I know that now. Okay, go over to Karakazal, Asgal. And we're gonna have to wait a few turns to get our units back. Yeah, get that. And, yeah, Legion Vanguard. We're gonna have to wait 2 turns anyway. They won't be able to get as much as they had before anyway, because we just killed so many. They can't build 4 armies up in, like, 3-4 turns, can they? Siegecraft Workshop. And get... Upgrade Lashik. Hey, Empire.
Friends of the Empire.
Trade agreement.
Not in my name.
Come on. Come on.
No, no.
Yeah, see. Fort Seoul is taken by blood dragons. Oh. Apparently Everheim's having problems with vampire corruption. How? Characters osmosis. Oh. Really? Osmosis? From Schwarzhafen through Grenstadt? Okay. But then Eicherschatten's not suffering from osmosis. No, isn't Eldor's fine. Fort Seoul's causing... Where's that vampire corruption coming from? I'd say for Schwarzhafen, but Eicherschatten borders Schwarzhafen. So Eicherschatten would be suffering from it if Schwarzhafen was causing it. Stirland's held by Stirland. Oh, Braskeet's been taken by Auckland. Are we trading with you?
Kislev.
Nope. Okay. Well. Anyway. Sure.
Summon me if you dare. My axe thirsts for war. Aye.
And turn. And we'll spend a turn or two replenishing our numbers, and then we'll attack Black Tower of Arkhan. After getting rid of those 4 armies, it'll be much easier. I bet they weren't expecting to lose that. Also, by taking Black Tower of Arkhan, we're going to be able to trade with Sudenburg. What was this? Just checking a mod someone posted. Oh, yeah, the Crusaders mod. Yeah, it certainly is odd. I suppose Creative Assembly is fine with that. That's not with from any particular IP. That's just from history. So. Oh, what's this? The Manlings of Sigma come pleading to us once again. They have witnessed our devastating flame weapons and beg that we share the secret to this technology, as we once did with black powder. Yeah, sure. Yep. And we get Empire-inspired light armor. And I am going to get... we need more money. don't know which ancestor god I'd choose. That's for mostly melee and slayers, which isn't very useful to us. Valaya is nice. The Untainted particularly. The growth is nice also, since we have low growth. Casualty replenishment is nice as well. But growth eventually doesn't really mean anything once your settlements are leveled up. Grugni, construction cost goes down, that's nice. Evasion chance when using the underway, sure. Construction time reduction. Would that stack with our Lord? That would mean most buildings would be able to be built in like 1 turn. And also that would stack with our base bonus of income from iron, gold, and stone quarries, which would be very nice. Gazul increases our weapon strength, leadership when fighting against undead. Also increases Untainted plus 10 in all provinces. And as well as melee attack plus 10. Thungni generates Oath Gold, plus 25% magic resistance for all units. That would mean that we'd have plus 50% magic resistance on all of our units. Apparently it increases our recruitment cap plus 4 for Rune Lords, but I can recruit them anyway, so I don't know what that's about. I think that might be a bit of an oversight. And Untainted plus 4. Morgrim. Research rate plus 20%, which is nice, but again, eventually doesn't affect you because you run out of research. Range plus 15% for artillery and war machines, that's nice. Speed plus 20% for artillery and war machines, nice I suppose. Hero recruit rank plus 4 for master engineers. Mostly the range is what I like there. And Smednia increases armor for all units, armor piercing for all units. Trade resources increase by 25%, and physical resistance plus 15% for units with heavy armor. That's quite nice because it will affect our shield walls. So I think it's really between Grugni, Valaya, or Smednia. Possibly Morgrim. And out of them all, Grugni kind of seems the most useful. Because it just makes buildings cheaper. Construction time faster. Increases the money which we can make. And I suppose the evasion chance and all that is nice. Might have to still think on it. Okay. We've actually got all these, I think. Yep. With the next one, we're going to have to spend 10,000 gold to get inspired by pirate technology. And here, I am going to get... Well, we've got the choice between improving our artillery or improving our gyrocopters and landcrawler ironclads, which I don't have any of, but I would like to get some. Increasing the speed of gyrocopters would be nice. What's the speed of a gyrocopter? It is 105. So increasing that by 20% would be, well, 20. So 125. Or something like that. That's pretty damn fast. Yeah, they're recruiting another army already.
Time for a reckoning.
For
the wisdom of the layer.
There we go. Get those.
Onward. Ready.
And one more turn. Okay. Can't get that. Just get battle hardened commanders. I'm gonna have to make some decisions here, one way or the other, eventually. Karak Azul, Asgal. What's in there? It is Ugma tribe.
No.
That's trolls, but not the trolls we're looking for. Yeah.
Yes.
Get cleanse corruption. Or pester them.
So cry off.
Skulk core lobber. What's a core? Okay. Oh, Ekron's under siege. Empire.
Be at peace, for
Raid.
that is all I ever want. Absolutely not.
There's a bit of a pause there. It seemed like you were thinking about it. No, not demand payment. Offer payment.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, just...
This action does... It is good to see our allies of the mountains.
No, not join war. Payments. Offer payment. 3,000. And I'll join the war. Against... I don't know. Black Crag.
Yes.
Ah. Fine. I've got it at least. Let's go to increase our, you know,
No, sir.
our status with them even further.
The Empire.
What's your opinion? You're actually strength 1? Really? Okay. What's your opinion of the dwarves? It's improving, but the dwarves actually dislike that that the Empire have agreements with us, which is pretty good to see. Because they dislike us so much, I like that it's spilling over to the diplomacy. Though we are having to overcome their technology of 50 with the dwarves, their treaties with Karazakarak. Don't know what treaties they have. Oh, military access? Is that it? They're probably non-aggression pact.
Be at peace,
Can
for
I
that is all I
get
ever
you
want.
to break military access with Karazakarak? Ooh. I never bother with that. I just can't see you ever really being able to convince the AI to do something like that. Okay, well, we're making a bit more money from our trade. How much are we making from the Empire with trade like that? 5,460. Well, the 3,000 or something which we paid for it we'll be able to make back in however many turns. I don't want you to go over there. Why are you going over there, Wargus? Whatever. Not like they've got an army there to be able to attack you. The trolls might attack you. We'll just play that battle if we do. They're actually building up their forces there. Gotten a few more trolls in their army. It'd be funny if the Empire just broke their trade agreement with us. Just as we got it with them. Funny. Yeah. Yeah. Funny's one way to put it. You recruit another lord. Yeah, we're gonna have to attack you. And is anything going to happen? Nope. Raiding in Lashik. Should be able to deal with that. With our garrison. Maybe. Oh, actually, that would mean they're... Yeah? Okay. Also, I am just going to take a brief break, and I'll be back. Continue with this. But excuse me a moment. Okay. Right. Now, so you're there. That's fine. A raid. You have damage walls level 3.
I'll surround the enemy in dark rooms.
Knock those walls down.
You summoned me.
Thank you. They now have 5 breaches in their wall.
Layers will.
Okay, cleanse corruption level 2. Whole door. You can march up and lay siege. Or maybe not. Apparently you're just out of range.
By the grudge bearer's will. Forwards, it is time. Right.
Oh, you can lay siege.
To battle.
There we go.
Drink them for the wisdom of the
Also,
lair.
you
Move
move there. There you go. And, ooh, they've got a Haro Titan. Oh, that's their settlement garrison. And a Necrosphinx. Well, with 5 holes in their walls, we should be able to make easy, bone meal out of them. So let us destroy the remains of the remains of this, what's it called? Rakaf Dynasty. There we go. Oh yeah, it's a settlement without too many towers. Ah. So, how should we do this? I feel like a light rain of steel beforehand, followed up by a slow but inexorable assault by our infantry, backed up by our ranged units should suffice. Oh dear. Look at what our rune priest was able to do. I really should use units which destroy walls more often. It really, really helps. This also knocks out the towers, kind of, because they can only put units here and here. So, you don't have to worry about, you know, archers along here.
Let the vengeance begin!
Array yourselves there. Array yourselves there. Go like that. Stone melter alchemists. Do that. Eyes of the Order. Our disruption ranged units. Ooh. Have we got the rocket launchers? Hey, hey. Sure, you can go like that. And our obsidian shield breaker legionnaires. You can go there. And you can go there. Morgus. Oh, we are missing our rune priest because I attacked in the same turn which I destroyed the walls. But that's fine. Don't need our rune priest. Hold ground. And there. Right. Can you reach? You can. You're up to there. Okay. Which towers are going to be manned? Scalinged? Shoot that one. Ooh. Actually, that tower is getting scalinged. The bombardment lasted for days.
Don't stir me! Let the vengeance begin! Dwarf warriors, we demand blood! Nothing can stop us! Move now!
Stop that! Don't do that. It's annoying.
Dwarf warriors! Nothing can stop us!
I'm gonna pause, and I'm going to order these units because they're all out of order and it's bugging me. Your Legion Vanguard. Your Blunderbuss. Go there, you go there. It's also a pain trying to organize these units as they're coming in onto the map because it feels like every time you pick one up to order it and position it somewhere else, the game's like, oh, you put it there, I'm gonna stick it all the way back over here or something. Ah. Warhawk can go there. Rorik can go there. Oldor, you can go there. Sentries, you can go behind them. You guys can go behind there. And Skolson Saboteurs, you can go there. Now we don't have any more artillery. Are they coming in? No, they're not. Okay, we have also got some new units to have a look at. So, let's see our rocket launchers. Are these the rocket launchers? They are! Hey. Okay, so they've got the fired Iron Drake. The flamethrower weapons. Which they launch the rockets from. Okay, that's pretty cool. It makes sense, I suppose, for them to have that. Maybe the effect on it could disappear, because I suppose, I mean, they're firing brimstone, so maybe it's leaking like brimstone from the barrel. But yeah, they look about what you expect, and they look cool. I like their black furred cape with the detailing on the corners. That's really nice. Oh yeah, did I have a look at these? These are our alchemists, stone melter alchemists. They have the flamethrowers, which do massive armor sundering. 50%, minus 50%. I like those, their helmets. They've got the engineering helmets. That looks pretty cool. These are our Eyes of the Order, which are there for disrupting spellcasters. Oh! Ushabti Slayers, we saw these last time. They're Slayers in armor, and they have big maces, hammers. Where's those Vanguard guys? I think they're all the way up here. These are them. Yeah, it is. Legion Vanguard. Oh, they're a dual-wielding unit. Okay, I didn't realize that. Their maces look a little ridiculous because those are orc maces. So they're very big. Makes sense, I suppose. Yeah. I like the white bedrolls they have. They've all got... Oh no, they don't. Some of them have got grey beards, some of them have got brown beards. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Nice. There. These are our sentries. They again have the camouflage cloaks, which is nice. I'm kind of surprised these guys don't have camouflage cloaks because they're Legion Vanguard. They're kind of the elite version of these types of units, I believe. Or yeah, they're built from the same tree as the sentries and scouts. So I'd envision them as being like a bit more heavily armored and armed version of the sentries and scouts.
Victory will be ours!
Okay. Select everything except for those. And Form up. That tower is destroyed. Shoot that tower. Oh wow, actually our Rune Priest must have damaged the towers in the process as well, because they're really injured. I want more of my artillery. Artillery's off the map. Ooh. Let's watch this get destroyed. They actually have rather nice destroyed animations. Or at least some of the towers do. There we go. Look at that. And you barely ever see that. Well, I rarely ever see it, because usually there's very little reason or ability to destroy the towers. It's better to just charge the walls. But with all of our artillery... Oh, and the gates are... Oh no, the gates aren't broken open. Okay, dwarves. March forward. Slowly. He just took out a line of Ushabti. Ah! I like the shields of the Tomb Guard. Oh, the Tomb Guard, are they? Yeah. I always feel like they should be a bit more colourful. Like a bit more striking blue and red. I suppose it's just because they're dusty. But if they've got like gems inlaid on them, I suppose they're painted. These things. What's this called? Necrosphinx, yeah. I always get it mixed up with the Kembrian War Sphinx. And this thing. A Haro Titan. It looks like it's trying to, like, ride the Necrosphinx. Like, it's going to hop on the back of it and they're going to prance around the battlefield. Mounted Haro Titans on Necrosphinx. That just reminds me of the thing. We emphasize the peaceful nature of our Haro Titans. Okay. Shield walls. Is your shield wall ability? Ooh! That's our rocket launchers! They're shooting brimstone shot. Pow! It's about what you'd expect. Let's see what the impact is like. Pow! Yeah, okay. I kind of expect the shot to have more of a boom explosion when it hits. Because I think the brimstone shots, normally they're just sort of like... honk. Very descriptive sound, but... they just sort of hit something and disappear. Yeah, they just sort of hit something like an arrow. They don't really have an explosive impact. There's the, what's it called? Stone Melter Alchemists. They just drop their armor like... nobody's business. Okay, rocket launchers. We can get the rocket launchers later on. If we go with Skaven Research, we'll be able to get rocket launchers with the Doom rockets, which will be very nice. Stop firing. Fire over here. Pow, 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 pow. Okay, yes, and we see from this shield others. This actually drops their missile parry and missile resistance, I believe, at the cost, at the bonus of increasing it for other allies. Do they have... Oh, they got hide in forest. Okay. The rocket launchers aren't particularly stealthy.
Go! Strike out!
Shoot those little shanty, please.
Plow through!
Run!
Move, go! Put those dwarfs!
Get out of there! This was a terrible idea.
Move now! Nothing could stop us! Strike out!
Oh god, why'd I do this?
Rage fast! Move off! Get moving! Charge! Move!
Oh, we lost one guy. Well, okay.
Round through!
Oop, they spawned a unit.
Kill them!
Have we really nearly defeated them? Let's see the Ushabti Slayers versus the Ushabti. This is what they're there for. Seem like they're doing a pretty bang up job. Smack. Slash. Man, the Ushabti are so cool. I've said before, but I've got one model of them. It looks such a cool model. Ah, he just got run over by that. You can't run! Do they use the hammer as you... And that death animation. It's so great. What's that? Firing the bolts. Is it a tower? I suppose it's a tower. Okay, well. Shield bearers. Well, shield walls, rather. Move up.
Plow through! For the ancestors!
Yeah, calm down.
Dwarf warriors! Satisfy the grudge! Move!
Heavy thunderers, go up there.
Move now!
Oldors use nearly all of his ammunition. Probably just hopelessly shooting people on the walls. How? Get away from that tower. How's that tower even attacking you? Someone must have gotten up in behind it. Oh yeah, there's a unit tomb guard there. Okay, Ushabti Slayers. I want you over here, actually. We're just going to have to march through.
Nothing can stop us!
Oof. That deals magical damage, actually, so that's not going to be too effective against us. Okay. Get through the walls.
Slayers! Move! Nothing can stop us!
Get your beards out the way, Dawi!
For Grimnir! Strike out! Dwarf warriors!
Oh, they're moving.
Come on! Plow through! Rage fire!
Go.
We demand blood! Slayers! Range far! Range fast!
You lot, get in there.
Range far! Range fast! Dwarf warrior!
You guys get in there as well.
Wicked suppers! Arms and blood!
You get in there.
Slayers! Dawi attack! They have run to us!
You're a Shabti Slayers, but hopefully you can do just as well against all these other constructs.
To the cannons and core! Now!
Flaming attacks for all.
Dwarves! Ready axes! Ready! Split an axe!
Pow! Bring it down! Ignore the skulls. They don't actually hurt. They only hurt if you think they do.
Pull out! We demand blood! Axes of rats! The rules are cast! We have scores to settle! Scarf killers! Take it!
Shoot that Tomb King. Shoot their lord. How many bullets can he take? Not that many.
Let the vengeance begin! Dwarf warriors!
Okay, shield wall, get in.
Vengeance! Plow through! Range fire! Range fast! Runesmith! Pump those dwarfen legs! For the colours and gore! Come on! Ready! Let the vengeance begin!
You two go up here.
Satisfy the grudge!
Man, that
Range fire! Range fast!
catapult's actually
For the
hurting us a fair bit.
I am the ranking lord!
How can we deal with you?
Pump those dwarven legs!
I suppose you could attack the Screaming Skull catapult on your own.
Dwarf warriors! For the High King! Get off your bolts, lads! Time to fight! We demand blood! Go! Strike them!
Get in there.
Dwarf warriors! Let me split you in four! Vengeance!
There was other things there.
We are relentless! For mountain and home!
Quite a few other things there.
Fire! Reload! Fire!
Bring the rocket launchers in. I mean, with all their armor piercing, they're pretty good against ranged units anyway.
Rock out! Greybeard!
Now!
Strike out! Iron dregs! Very well!
Oh, and I think... Yeah, there could be a bit more of an explosion on the impact of the rocket launchers. I think, just from a visual perspective. And there we go. Decisive victory! I had more of my artillery on the map. I could have retreated my artillery and gotten my other ones in, but yeah. You know, if I do things if I do things efficiently all the time, we don't get like the melee brawl. That's fun to watch. You know, Shabti slayers earning their keeping, cutting down all of their large constructs. Well, not cutting down, smashing them apart. Uh. 129 kills for our Steel Rainwater. 109 kills for Wargus Trollbane. Pretty good, pretty good. 55 kills for our Regiment of Renown there with the Flaming Swords ability. 34 for the what's it called? Stone Melter Alchemists. 69 and 74 for our 2 cannons. Might have been good to keep some of their ammunition to use against their Necrosphinx and all that. Who got the most kills in their army? Only 6 for that. 9 for that. 10, 10, 24, 20. Okay. And... second.
Let us be about this. Thirsts for war.
And then...
summon me if you dare. Ready.
just take the settlement.
For the wisdom.
Yay! Profit secured. And Rakaf Dynasty has been destroyed. Okay, repair it. Repair that. Repair that. And we get the Black Tower of Arkhan sealed as a unique building here. The unholy magic that had gripped the desert for millennia is finally sealed. Now Araby has a chance to prosper again. Let us pray it stays this way. That increases diplomatic relations with Tomb Kings. Public order +6. Public order +2 in adjacent provinces. Untainted is +4. Untainted in adjacent provinces is +2. 25% income from all buildings in this region. All regions in this province. That goes with the Shining Spire's Fortress of Alcalabad to +50%. That's really nice. And it provides a garrison of a runesmith. Build walls in case, you know, trolls come. In case trolls happen. Can we upgrade any settlements? Nope. Okay. Oh, hike. You have 2 more turns until I can upgrade you to a dwarf hold. I am going to get healer's quarters. Scrutty Market. We can get the Enforcer's Hall as well. Do I want the training halls here? Virus. I had that temporarily. No. What things do we have here? What should we get for our runesmith? Cleanse corruption. Roric Iron Pick. You can get get engineered destruction. Your artillery is going to be soon high enough level to be able to get that. Actually, get rid of those blunderbuss. And consolidate those Ushabti Slayers. And you can get a Demolisher Cannon and a Precision Cannon to round out your army. Morgus, you can get... what's your army made up of? About the same. Heavy Thunderers. We've got Hail of Lead, which is already benefiting them. You've got the rocket launchers. Portable artillery. Reload speed and missile damage. Grenadier units. Oh, right, yeah, some of our units can have grenade launchers. You can get... I don't know. You've got to... No, you don't. Get bravery and steel. Okay, and we can have here. Empower the guilds.
Time for a reckoning.
Okay.
You summoned me.
You are out of Oldor's army, so I can move you back in next turn. That's all fine. Skag.
Arcane wind.
Go and have a look at Crooked Fang Fort, and then we'll have to look at Dringarakas. There.
The runes are
That's Ugma tribe. You get a Dwarven Tattooist. Valea's Sorrow is held by Von Carsteins. Okay, they might have taken that earlier in the campaign. Cleanse Corruption level 2. Hey, there's Chief Ugma with his fancy new model. I think we might have seen it before. Born in the fallen Karak Azgal, Chief Ugma is an unusually intelligent river troll leader. He himself suspects that his intellect increased through prolonged contact with Warpstone. So he's a river troll. He has horrid stench, copious vomit. He doesn't have his unique item there, though, which is his hammer, or his club. Got some river trolls in his army. So that's actually his capital, Karak Azgal. Oh, not a fool. Ekrund's been taken by Clan Angrund. How do they feel about us? Minus 60. Okay, so it's all dwarves just like us. Hey, old dwarf.
Well, that is
Military
all I
access.
ever want. I don't agree with that.
Do I have any potential raiding with Empire? Nope. What about...
all
Hey,
right.
Border Princes.
Greetings, stranger.
A fool's action.
Oh.
Well,
Sudenberg.
You have a proposal? We are
We
willing.
will.
Yes. Huzzah. Kislev.
Kislev.
I will not
Islev?
believe a word you say, but speak anyway.
This is wise. Nice, nice.
I am the blood of...
Corone?
You ask for a boon. Speak,
No,
and
okay.
I will see if it is within my power to give.
It's funny that it's still improving. Even though the hefty penalty we've got. Yeah, our negative penalty is higher than our positive penalty, but it's going up. I don't understand how the diplomacy thing works. Anyway. Oh. Hello. Ice Drake Fjord is taken by Corone. Longship Graveyard has been taken by Nordland. Railing's Moot is fine. Pack Ice Bay has been taken by Corone. So is Bjornling's Gathering. Tower of Crack is owned by Osland. So is Bay of Blades. Psalm Encampment is owned by Hellspire Tribe. Aesling's Conclave is owned by Scalings. That's all owned by Cracker Drac still. Fort Stragoff is owned by Cracker Drac. Hellpit's still there. Dorshenk, fine. Zavastra, Kislev's still owned by Kislev. Hello! Welcome. Okay. So what did the dwarves think about them? They're still improving. But I think we're bigger friends with the Empire than the dwarves are with them. But they'll probably side with the dwarves. What's the strength rating of the dwarves? We're strength 10. Dwarves are strength 4. 1, 4, 5, 6. Barrow Legion is 6th, really? Okay. Sylvania, sure. Marienburg is 9. Black Crag, Oh, Marienburg is 8. Black Crag is 9. Corone is 11. But we're strength ranking 10. I suppose we own all this. Whatever. End turn. And with that, we own the Black Tower of Arkhan. And we can start thinking about moving and attacking the dwarves. They don't have a military alliance with the Empire. I could probably bribe the Empire with a few more gifts to try and get them on our side. Though, because we're lower strength rating than the dwarves, I don't like the chances. They don't have a military or defensive agreement with the dwarves, so if I declared war on the dwarves, the Empire would be dragged into it. But they probably dislike us because, you know, the Empire and dwarves are usually friends with each other. Ooh, so glad you showed me this mod. Not gonna lie, probably my favorite mod faction of all time. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Steel Ray mortars are actually broken, though. Be able to use 3 steel ray mortars to kill around 7,000 Tomb Kings. Yeah, we did similar just before. The reason Elon mentions that they are very powerful, but he would prefer them to be a bit too powerful before, rather than being rather being underpowered. People not taking them. So, I mean, certainly early on, the steel ray mortars made the difference of whether I'd win a battle or lose it, because without them, you don't really have a way to deal with large groups of enemies. Your infantry are just so small in number, you can't deal with infantry blobs. So, they're nice to have. And friendly fire is something I've had problems with. But yes, they are very powerful. Especially when sieging. You can just bombard the enemy behind their walls and enter the city when there's no one left. So, they make siege battles for easy too. Yeah, just rain hell. Trolls. Morgus, go do what you do best. Which is apparently chase the trolls off.
Let us begin. Summon me if you dare. To battle!
Move up there, Oldor.
One rug.
Go deal with him. Okay. Auto resolve. I don't have much interest in fighting more trolls. Execute. Oh! Factions destroyed. Trolls. Okay. Interesting. They didn't actually have a settlement. Is that a recent development? I was looking for their settlement and they didn't have one that whole time. Would they just... How are they recruiting units then?
For the wisdom of the layer.
I assume they'd have to have a settlement to recruit units. You can get, I don't know, obstinacy.
What? I won't put my name to such actions.
Is that Vlad? No, it's Isabella. Hey, there's Wurzag. Carcassonne, Black Iron Mine. Oh, it's neat to see the greenskins still around, causing problems. Hey, Altdorf.
Be at peace.
Military access?
By Sigma, no.
No! I'll join war against all of your enemies. Moderate. Could I get a military alliance agreement with that? No.
No. No.
No! You ask too much!
Who called?
Hey, Sturland.
Come then.
Not aggression
Only
pact.
Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy.
Military
No.
access.
Sigma's will.
What? What?
Nordland.
The
Mootland.
Empire.
By Sigma's will.
Military
come in
access.
peace.
Non-aggression pact.
Of course.
Yes,
Averland.
welcome, ancient allies. Empire's blessings, yes.
I'm just going to go full getting all the agreements with the Empire in the hopes that it improves my relations with Reichland. Okay.
Yes.
Reichland!
Welcome
I'm buddies with all your
of
buddies.
the Empire.
I will
No,
not have
I knew that one. I was pretty sure of that. But, you know, all those will stack. Treaties with Ostland, treaties with Golden Order, Midland, Stirland, Talabecland, Hochland, Mootland. Every little bit.
My dearest, what do you desire?
Nah. Okay. Still increasing with them. Ah! I've only got military access though, so if I want to... If I declare war with the Dwarves, I'll probably get a negative with the Empire because I declared war on the Dwarves. And they'll combine forces against me. Hey, Empire.
Greetings.
I tried to
Frost.
play the diplomatic game in this. Medium gift of 8,000? Oh, of course. You know, that's just too much. All these factions, I don't really care about going to war with them.
I'll ignore that.
No! Could I give you all of my money and join all the wars against all of your enemies? Would you accept this? And military access?
A weak order.
No. What if I don't have military access? Is that pushing you too far? And all of my money.
Very well.
You accepted that. Well, okay, I wasn't really expecting that. We're now broke. But we've got an income. And I have a defensive alliance with the Empire. So... It's still improving with the Dwarves. Can I finagle that up to a military
Things of the
alliance?
Empire. Come, not likely.
No. Not yet, at least, anyway. They don't really want an alliance, but you guarantee they'll want it next turn. Yeah. Yeah, it is sometimes. It is rather like that. And then after the turn after that, if you don't accept it that turn, they don't want it again, so... You know... You missed the opportunity. Wow, that was a lot of money, but I got it. It's for a good cause. I want to pit the Empire against the Dwarves. I have no idea whether I'll be successful in that. I'd rather have a ally when I go against the Dwarves. Though the Dwarves don't look to be too strong. They haven't made a massive empire yet. Yeah, just watch this and the Empire declares military alliance with the Dwarves. Nope. Okay. I could just keep buying the Empire, give them gifts each turn, and eventually you think they'll sway. Yeah, I have been giving them small gifts every now and then. Oh, I've given them gifts in the past to, like, buff our diplomatic gain with them. I think the gifts give you smaller amounts the more frequently you do them, though. I don't know. We've also got research, which increases our diplomatic standing with humans. So, that's useful. Though, I don't know whether it will actually affect things in the long run. We'll just have to see. If it does, it will be cool. If it doesn't, yeah, well, whatever. In your Greybeard campaign, you did that with one of the Lizardman factions. Basically bought them and used them to fight Doom Kings for me. It sometimes can feel like it's a bit of a struggle to do anything with the AI, really. It's just like trying to sway them from their course. Yeah. I suppose it's just because, you know, either they accept something or they don't. There's not really half ways in there. Okay. Go away. Get some money. We need the money. Oh, we didn't get all 2,000 because they sieged my settlement. Annoying. You can go into Black Tower of Arkhan. Rorik. You can go over here. Old door. You can go over here. And we don't have any more enemies up here. The trolls aren't around anymore.
Onward.
So, I'm going to move you up here to have a look at the dwarves. Oh, Iron Rock's held by Sylvania. Oakenhammer's held by Sylvania as well. It's kind of weird seeing the vampire counts be proactive like that after quite a while. I wish alliances actually meant something. If I enter into war and my allies come to my aid, I want them to actually march on my enemies, not sit in their homelands. Yeah. I think... I don't know. Possibly it just needs to be like the AI, make them a little bit more suicidal. Because I think often they're like, I'm not going to go to war because it's, you know, I'm going to lose my army, or I'm not... I have had the AI help me in a battle, really.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say.
And I feel
You've
like...
heard it before.
I don't know. It's just guessing on my part, because I don't know the underlying mechanics. It can sometimes feel like the AI is not going to join into a battle which you're taking part in unless it could win the battle on its own. Like, it doesn't consider the strength of your forces. Because it's like, I can't defeat this enemy on my own, but if you put that army you have there into here, we'll be able to just win. But the AI doesn't do that. It feels. So, anyway. I think part of the other problem is just the turn order. Like, if I siege Sylvania and I have, say, the Moot as my ally, and I'm playing as Reichland, Sylvania is going to go first before the Mootland, which means if the Moot have an army nearby, Sylvania is possibly going to destroy it or maneuver their army, and the advantage is going to be lost because the Moot will be moving after Sylvania. I can't think of an example where it's been like that for me specifically, but the order factions move in and affect plans with allies, because your ally moves after the other faction. You like the Mountain Blade AI because they actually help you. They will jump into battle with you as soon as they see you're in danger. As I said, I think it's sort of, I don't know. The AI just maybe needs to be made a bit more suicidal. Like, they may have a small army and they may be outnumbered, but that's your ally. Go and help them. Rather than sort of, I don't want to attack because I'll lose my forces.
Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move.
Oh boy.
They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again.
Really? Just one army? Okay. The armies of chaos. The army of chaos. Age of Discovery. I still don't really know what that does. Does that just mean we get, like, Orthan protected? Yeah, we do.
Tyrion. Greetings.
He says his name like a
The Phoenix
Pokemon.
Court will hear
Tyrion.
your words. Very
Tyrion? Have you cast aside your Book of Grudges? Very well. We're in agreement.
well. As you say.
You cast aside your Book of Grudges? Very well. You have your terms. The aversion of elves and dwarves is only 10. I feel like it should be 40 or something. Anyway. What else?
Sigma's
Border Princes.
You have a proposal?
Trade agreement.
We are willing to hear.
No, sir.
Oh. Well, what with chaos appearing, if there's ever a time we should declare war on the dwarves, it probably should be now, because the Empire is going to cozy up with the dwarves
Ready.
sometime soon. You don't have any agreements with them. You've still just got military
Welcome,
access.
oldest friends of the.
So, hey, dwarves, where are you? I am going to...
To war! Welcome, King.
It's actually improving.
King serve thee.
I haven't annoyed you enough. Hey. That's your allies? Unreliable, unreliable, unreliable. Border Princess, Grudbringers, Ostermark, and... Yeah, Border Princess, Grudbringers, and Ostermark. Sudenberg and Tlaqua. Not the Empire? I suppose they're not military allies. Yeah, defensive allies only effect if we get declared war on. Because of all the fighting against the trolls and all that. And the treaties I got with the Empire is affecting them as well, because they're like, oh, you've got treaties with the Golden Order and Avalon. And also war with Warriors of Chaos. All the wars I went to get the agreement with the Empire is actually benefiting my standing with the dwarves as well. By Grimnir's axe, you'll rue the day for this outrage. Yeah. Well, come what may. It's still improving with them. I mean, maybe it will take a turn to step in. They're probably just gonna hate us because since the Empire and the Dwarves have a natural sort of alliance with each other, if I have a fight with the Dwarves, even though they're my ally, they're gonna dislike me for that. I don't know how that would affect if the Empire was at war with the Dwarves. They... Would that turn into a positive because they dislike the Dwarves for that? No, I don't know. Whatever. Hey, Empire.
It is good to see our.
Oh, I can't get a military alliance with you. Why not? Break non-aggression pact. With the dwarves. I'll pay you this much. And I'll join war. Oh.
Absolutely not.
Nope. Oh well. Whatever. There's probably other steps I could do to make it a bit more reasonable, but yeah. Okay. March up here. March up here. And Iris, you can get what? Scotty camp. Go. End turn. Usually it spawns like 9 armies down there. Yeah, I usually have like 4 or so. I'm pretty sure it's based on how many armies you have. Or maybe your strength rating? Something like that. There's a few chaos armies over here. We'll probably turn it to the next turn and then I'll call it. It's getting late and I've gone on for an extra half hour. The Awakening. Declare war on the cult of Sotek. You just done that? Okay. Maybe they had peace. Corone declares war on pirates of Sartosa. Carcassonne declares war on pirates of Sartosa. Reichland is thinking... nothing. Karazakrak confederates Clan Angrund into itself. Undercity discovered in Valaya's sorrow, but it was destroyed. We should move an army over, actually, to Wizard Caliph's palace to attack that. Did they just make another... They just made another Undercity underneath Valaya's sorrow, even though they just got rid of one. Was that just luck that it, like, spread over to there again? Yeah, whatever. I mean, are those Chaos forces going to come towards me, or are they going to go towards Austria? I think usually the ones here go this way. But I think I've seen them split up. No, there is just the one army there. And prison undead, forest goblins, feral herds, and there we go. Okay, you confederated. Yep. So, you got anything with the Empire now? No. Actually, the Empire condemns the war with Greybeard's Prospectors for the Dwarfs, so they actually dislike that the Dwarves are at war with us. The Dwarves don't care that, well, that they have treaties with us. Oh no, they do! But their diplomatic standing is still improving. Those bonuses. Other, 72. Treaties with Karazakrak, 52. Technologies, 50. What's their standing? 257. What's our standing with the Empire? 180 to 267. Oh, whatever. I'm going to have to ply them with gifts, I suppose, next turn. But yeah, I'll move an army over there. Or down the coast or something next time. Sartosa doesn't like us because of all of our treaties with the Empire and everyone else. It's still improving with some, though. Fragliano is fine. Bloodkeep, known. Yeah, yep. So, oh. Dwarves don't even have the entirety of the Silver Road. They've got all of Barakvar. I'm going to be sending an army up the river here to get to Barakvar and take it as a foothold. Orkheim still owned by Karakern. Anything else odd around? No. Just... yeah. Things seem pretty normal. For the most part. Except for the Dwarf Empire down here. So, yes. We have not really expanded too much. We took Black Tower of Arkhan, which was our goal for this one, really, after just defeating all the trolls around here and defeating these in a massive battle, which ended up with just under 8,000 casualties. To get them at war with each other. High elves can technically do it. Oh yeah, with their fiddling with diplomacy and all that. Yeah. I wonder whether there's... I wonder how the AI utilizes that ability, if they do. Because that could be something, like, just to have the elves, like, oh, now these two factions I want to be at war. And they just mess with them. Maybe that could be the undermining point for the allied factions. Because I can imagine the AI would only be using those diplomatic abilities they have against the factions the High Elves are at war with. And helping their allies with it. Because that makes sense, but Warhammer world is not exactly one made of sense. Anyway, yeah, so as I said, we'll sail up here and take Barakvar next time. We'll probably have to deal with this Chaos Army over here, but that will be next time. I will save. How many turns have we gone through? About 12? Pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yes. And that will be it for Warhammer 2 Total War Greybeard's Prospectors for this turn. I think this was the 8th episode. So we'll do 2 more. So that we can get it up to 10. That will probably be it for the campaign. I think 2 more streams should be enough for us to try and take Karak from the Dwarves. We can have that as a goal, perhaps. Depends on how heavily defended it is. Win or lose, that could be our goal. Let me just check on and yep, this is part 8. Oh yes, will be it for this one, and I'll hope you'll join me for the next one. I will stop the recording here.